victorious Aces are here. They will play Wichita State tomorrow in the noon game. As advertised, we will have an opening statement from the winning head coach, Marty Simmons, and then questions for just the 3 student athletes, and then we'll dismiss them and go to the questions for the coach. Marty, please.
Yeah, just excited to have the opportunity to play again. Give Drake a lot of credit. That was hard fought. They really battled. We'd had a tough time keeping them in front, and they made shots, but really proud of our team and how they hung in there and made plays, and just feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to play tomorrow.
Questions for the 3 student athletes.
DJ, 30 points on the night.
Whoa. Let's wait for a mic holder so everybody can hear these good questions. We have 2 mic holders. Go ahead.
DJ, 30 points on the night. Just kind of talk to me about what was working for you, and you're kind of held scoreless for the first 45 minutes of the game, but then what really got rolling for you at that point?
I think getting to the free throw line, I think every scorer likes to see the ball go in easier, and getting to the free throw line helps. Also, my teammates do a great job, and coaches always put me in a great position to score and get going early. And I think, with that helps me a lot, and confidence-wise in scoring.
Down here on the left.
DJ, also conversely, Richard Carter got off to a great start for them, 9 points quick. What did you guys have to do defensively, and did that kind of raise your game a little bit? You had to kind of keep up in a sense?
Yeah, Richard's a great, phenomenal player. I think we started with the zone and pack the defense in, so, stop his penetration. That was the main key to that. And also, I see him scoring a lot, and we get down early. That gets me going. Obviously, got to compete and, with our team to win.
Right here in front.
DJ, what was the key to your aggressiveness tonight?
It's the same thing every game. Coach always tells me, be aggressive, lead out there by example and keep, attitude great. And so I think every game I try to be aggressive. I didn't want to stop until, the buzzer went off. I was trying to play hard the whole game because I know Drake's a great team, and, they try to fight back at the end, and that's when I, try to keep picking it up.
DJ, aside from the quick turnaround tomorrow, what are some of the challenges you face against Wichita State as a team now the 3rd time you've seen them?
They're a team that doesn't beat themselves. They're very strong defensively and rebounding, and we just can't beat ourselves. We got to take care of the ball, we got to rebound, we got to play very, very good, and they're undefeated for a reason. We're just really excited to play them and looking for the challenge.
Next question's right here.
This is for each one of you. You have down by 15 at Wichita. Does that give you some confidence you can do some things?
Yeah, it gives us confidence. It lets us know that we can beat these guys. Obviously it's going to take a whole lot of effort, a lot more effort than we did the first game, even though we were up 15 at one point. Like I said, they're a phenomenal team. It's just going to take a whole team effort just to beat these guys.
When they ask, Jalen and Gideus also to answer that question about having Wichita down 15.
Well, we just got to play our game, and I believe that miracle can happen.
Yeah, same for me. I think it gave us confidence. Being up 15, we just got to play our game, listen to what coach tells us and execute on offense and defense.
Question in the back.
Again, you were 2 blocks shy from a triple-double, 19 points and 10 boards to go along with that. What was the key to that, and did it really help to get Van Diet in foul trouble early?
I'm just trying to do my job, as coaches always told me, what I have to do, and I try to do my best. I try to keep him out of post, keep him out of touch, and I've tried to help my teammates. And I don't care about my personal performance, honestly.
2 questions down here in front. Go.
DJ, there was a lot of talk earlier today about how young this league kind of is, and that I don't think you guys have a senior on your team, so you certainly qualify. What is this league going to be like in a year or two, and have you thought about what competition in this league could be like in the future?
It shows a lot about the league, with such young guys being, so good right now. I think the league will be one of the top 5 leagues to come in the future. We got great young players on every team. I have thought about the future, what it holds with the conference, and you see teams that have sophomores and juniors that are really good, and it just makes you more excited. It makes you more excited to compete against those guys and try to win.
Coach, mine's a follow-up for Ryan's question. You guys played him 9 days ago, and you kept him out of the paint defensively. You did the same thing tonight. Obviously, it's fresh in your mind, but what was the mindset going into holding him out of the paint tonight?
It's hard to do. I mean, I thought at times we did a good job, and other times, was that to me?
No, it shouldn't be. It's just the student athletes right now.
I feel like a little kid, just got my hand slapped. Sorry, Joe.
You know why? Because I'm reading a note here about the 8 blocks by Egidius, which is a Missouri Valley Conference tournament record, and so I lost my concentration. But if there are any questions for the 3 student athletes, especially on that subject, we could take another question. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll dismiss you. You can have your post-game meal. We'll stay here with the coach a while longer. I will repeat that the 8 block shots are new. Is a mark now for the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. Egidius, 8 block shots tonight. The old record was 6, twice by Gregory Ikonekwe of Creighton. Questions for the coach? Tournament record, right. Start back there and come to you, and he'll be 3.
Coach, they started off really hot. What did you tell them in the huddle after taking the time out to get them going and get them to start making shots?
Yeah, we weren't executing very well. They were getting a lot of penetration and transition. We weren't getting back. And more than anything, it was that. We just weren't containing penetration, whether it was in transition or in the half court. Our ball screen coverage wasn't what it needed to be. That's when we decided to go to zone. And it seemed to slow the pace down just a little bit. Now they came out in the second half and really tore our zone up. So, I mean, give them credit. But I think from our standpoint, just changing defense there really helped us.
Want to just answer my question, Coach?
Yeah, keeping them out of the paint. I mean, Richard Carter's as good as any guard that we've played against all year as far as trying to get the ball to the rim. And when he's making shots like he was tonight and passing the ball, I mean, he's a very, very difficult matchup. You can't stop him with just one guy. And again, that's where I thought changing defense, and I thought our guys, for the most part, did a good job of containing him. Obviously, having Egidius back in there to challenge his shots at the rim, whether he's blocking them or altering them, I think that really helped us as well.
Right here on the aisle.
Coach, a question I'd asked the players earlier, does the fact you guys got them down, Wichita, 15 points early, played pretty well in the first half, does that give them some confidence they can do some things with Wichita State, or in
I think as young as we are, it does. There's no doubt. I mean, we'll play both sides of that. I mean, you get up 15 the first 10, and then we got outscored probably 30 the last 30. You know, I mean, that's the reality of it. There's a reason they're undefeated. Number 2, I mean, those 3 guards play as hard as any 3 guards that I think I've ever played against or coached against. I mean, they're that good, and it's going to be our ability to raise our intensity level. As our players said, you got to be able to take care of. I mean, there's a lot of things that you're going to have to do well to have a chance. You can't do one thing. They're an outstanding team. They're well coached, but I certainly believe that we've had 2 really tough games with them. You got to take the positives from that and build on it. Then you got to look at the areas that you weren't good and try to improve there. That'll be our attack as we move forward. We've got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they score a ton of points off their defense. Yeah, we weren't strong with the basketball. The glass, you know, I mean, it's, I can go on all night with you, but I mean.
Right back, Marty.
Going off of that, you guys were 2 of 11 from beyond the arc tonight. What do you need to do in order to make some more 3-pointers?
I think just be better prepared. We seemed a little upright. We seemed just a little tight, you know, and But, you know, the reality on that is, you know, we want, you know, tournament time. I'm really thrilled. You know, our team got to the line 32 times. That's what you're looking for at tournament time. It just doesn't seem, now Drake shot the ball well from three. You just don't normally see a lot of teams over here shoot the basketball well, so getting to the line has always been a real important thing. But I think just preparation and hopefully, you know, got a lot of young guys. First time they've played in a conference tournament. Hopefully they'll be, they probably won't, but a little bit more relaxed tomorrow.
One in the back, way back.
Hey, Coach, Jake Schlegel from Cake TV in Wichita. Just a little more about the Shockers. You know, they're three guards that you talked about earlier, but to stop them tomorrow, what do you think is the biggest key if you have to pick one key?
Oh, I think that's a tough question. I don't think I could point at one thing. That's how good they are. I mean, there's just not one thing. I think more than anything is our guys just believing that we can do it, that if we execute and do the things that we have set up, then we're going to give ourselves a chance. But I mean, they just, like DJ said, they don't beat themselves. They can beat you on the glass alone. They can shoot the ball. Van Fleet is a tremendous leader. Early's a very difficult matchup for anybody. I mean, their bench has given them energy all year. You know, they can throw a lot of defenses at you with their presses. I mean, they're just a very versatile. And then the biggest thing is just how hard they play. I mean, they play a team that talented to play that hard. Greg's done an outstanding job, obviously.
You think they deserve a #1 seed if they win or lose this tournament this weekend?
I got it. Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? I'm their biggest fan.
Thanks, Coach.
Anything else for Marty Simmons? Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow at noon.
Good job. All right.
Don't miss the 2014 Missouri Valley Conference Women's Basketball Tournament at the Family Arena in St. Charles, Missouri. Show your school spirit and get your tickets now. Don't miss the
Two Drake student athletes. We'll dismiss them. And then go back to the head coach. Ray, please.
You know, you take your hats off to Ballantyne tonight. I mean, hit 16 the first half, 14 the second half, pretty consistent. And we tried a little bit of everybody on him. I tried playing zone, tried to switch defenses, and you know, he's a guy that's really become extremely versatile, not only scoring the basketball, but being able to pass it as well. But I'm proud of our three seniors and what they've been able to accomplish, and the belief and buying in and getting a team to buy in on a brand new coach and staff this season. I couldn't be more proud of those three guys, and each in different ways. But this team has grown as we've gone through the year. This team won a tournament earlier in the year in Fresno, and you know, had adversity as we went through the season with losing Gary Ricks, but never splintered or cracked or quit. And I want to thank all of them and appreciate everything that the foundation they've laid here at our first year at Drake.
Questions for Seth or Richard? We're going to start in the back.
Richard, you started off on an absolute tear, getting 9 points early. What allowed you to come out of the gates and just go get them and be successful?
I just took what the defense was giving me. I just wanted to be aggressive for my teammate. We're at our best when I'm aggressive.
Right here.
Seth, Coach mentioned Ballantyne, but talk a little bit about not only does he score, but how he's able to kind of get everybody involved. Just talk about that. Maybe beyond just the shooting, how does Ballantyne affect the game?
Right, he creates opportunities for his teammates also when he comes off those pin downs and flares. If anybody helps, he's going to find their open guys, especially their big guys. You know, if we extend the screens and help up, he's pretty good at getting them the ball and in a position to score.
Right here.
Richard, talk a little bit. Got off to a good quick start. I think he had 9 points in the first 5 minutes. Did they do anything different the rest of that first half, or kind of how did you see the game playing out late in that first half?
Their zone was very effective. We didn't do a good job handling zone, so that was the key for them.
Anything else for the student athletes of Drake? Right there.
You all had the lead 21-19 in the first, and then they got off to a 14-0 run. How difficult was it to try and fight back from that?
Seth, you go first, then Richard.
We know they're going to make their runs. They're a good basketball team. We just had to make sure we stay together, and we ended up fighting back and making a run of our own, and that's kind of the way the game works. Just proud that we're able to stick together and not splinter and not give up.
You know, like Seth said, the game all about run. They wanted to run. We just wanted to keep fighting together, stay together, and try to cut down the lead.
Back here in front.
This is for Seth or Richard. As you guys kind of move on from the program now, have you had a chance to talk to the younger teammates, or what would be the thing you'd maybe convey to them moving forward as they start going for 2014-15?
Just stay together. You know, it's a long season. It's a grind out there. Just stay together and play hard.
I'd say just cherish every moment that goes by fast. Everybody says that, but you don't really realize it until the end comes. So we built a good foundation this year. I'm looking forward to watching them in the years to come and grow as a team.
Okay, gentlemen, we'll dismiss you. Thank you very much for your time. We're going to stay with the head coach a while longer. And starting where? Right here.
Coach, talk a little bit just about maybe the flow of the game a little bit. I mean, was it what you wanted? Because you jumped ahead early, and was it all Ballantyne, or what else was Evansville doing to kind of seize control?
Yeah, they hit back-to-back threes. We didn't get matched up in transition twice, and they happened so quick that, you go from, even game to down 6, and I don't know if it was even how it happened. I just remember back-to-back threes, and we didn't communicate well enough to get matched up, and we tried a little bit of everything, and we tried different guys trying to defend him, tried zone. Really a difficult team. Marty is different to prepare for because most teams today, it's all ball screen offense. His is motion offense and screening and flaring and rescreening. And so as soon as you make a little mistake, I tell you what Ballantyne's really gotten good at is when you make a mistake, finding the screeners and the slips, especially of the big kid inside. So he's not only a scorer, but he's become equally as good a passer.
Back on the podium.
Coach, their big man had a double-double, tournament record, 8 blocks. He was causing all kind of havoc in the paint. What were you kind of trying to do to mitigate that damage, and how was he able to still kind of be successful against that?
We wanted to go at him initially early and try to see if we can get him in foul trouble. And so our first 2 plays were trying to, go at him and see if we could take advantage of him trying to stay in the game or try to give him foul trouble. And he responded pretty well. We played him a week and a half ago, and we kind of went at him a little bit. And the things that we were able to have success with a week and a half ago, we weren't able to have success with tonight.
Coach, kind of the buzzword here all day has been youth and how young this league is outside of Wichita. You just played a team with no seniors, and you're going to return a bulk of your lineup. How do you see the league going forward as far as how good could it be in a year or two, and where do you kind of see Drake in that picture?
We're going to be really young. We have 5 freshmen coming in. So, and that will be the first piece of the foundation, in building something. Take nothing away from the guys this year at all, but, a full year to recruit and have your own guys. I've watched this league since I was a little boy. I coached in this league 20 years ago at Illinois State. It's one of the, if not the best mid-major league in the country. My focus right now is about Drake. I don't worry about everybody else. Drake, what do we need to do to help Drake take the next step? And, I know how good a league it is. I think people are going to find out just how good Wichita State is. For anybody to go undefeated, not only in the league, but to this point of the season is a remarkable feat. But you can't worry about all those things. It's what we need to do at Drake, and with the 5 guys we have coming in, and what we need to do this spring and helping us take that next step.
Thank you, Ray. All right, best of luck.
The online store at mvcgear.com is the #1 stop to get Missouri Valley Conference merchandise. With thousands of items, you'll find all the MVC gear you need in one place. You'll find the best selection, great customer service, and secure order processing. You'll also get an easy and enjoyable experience designed to help you find exactly what you're looking for. So if you want the best place to get Missouri Valley Conference gear, head to the online store at mvcgear.com.